Right now, the world is changing faster than ever before. But what if I told you? By 2030, human life may become completely unrecognizable? Your smartphone could disappear. Artificial intelligence may become smarter than millions of humans combined. Doctors may use robots inside your body. And some scientists believe humans could even begin merging with machines. But here's the terrifying question. What happens if technology evolves faster than humanity can control it? Tonight, we explore the shocking future technologies expected by 2030. And trust me, the last prediction may completely change how you see the future forever. The future technology coming by 2030. Imagine walking into a city that thinks for you. Not a single, ominous intelligence watching your every move, but countless whispering algorithms tuned to make everyday life smoother, faster, smarter. By 2030, AI will no longer be a hidden engine under the hood. It will be the engine that writes the map, polices the roads, heals your wounds, and composes the lullaby before bedtime. AI won't just answer questions anymore. It will design homes, cars, movies. It will replace repetitive tasks and craft new products. It will teach children in ways textbooks never could. It will diagnose illnesses and, in some labs right now, speed through scientific problems with a hunger for patterns that outpaces human researchers. You can picture it. An AI scans your symptoms, cross-references mountains of medical literature, runs simulations, and suggests treatment with precision that would normally take teams of specialists weeks or months to achieve. Some scientists say AI could help cure diseases that have plagued humanity for centuries. That hope is intoxicating, but there's a shadow. When you create an intelligence that learns at a scale humans can barely imagine, you risk unleashing something you cannot easily correct. Superintelligentai. Superintelligence, an intelligence beyond human control, sounds like science fiction, but it's a serious possibility. If AI ever becomes smarter than humans in a broad, flexible way, the control you thought you had might slip away. That doesn't mean imminent doom, but it means you'd be entering a new geological epoch, the age of artificial minds. And once that shift happens, you can't simply press a reset button. Now imagine the intelligence inside your skull. Companies like Neuralink and a handful of ambitious startups are developing brain-computer interfaces, tiny chips that sit at the crossroads of neurons and circuits. These devices promise to restore movement to paralyzed limbs, help paraplegics stand, and maybe one day let you type with your thoughts. Picture learning a language overnight by downloading modules straight into your memory. Picture sending a message with a mere thought. No typing, no tapping, just intention transmitted as cleanly as an email. The boundary between human and machine could begin to blur into a single, hybrid existence. It's tempting to treat those chips like magic. But when technology reaches inside you, the risks are no longer abstract. If a chip can read your motor intentions, could it read your inner thoughts? If implants can write to your brain, who decides which memories you keep and which you forget? What happens when hackers target not your bank account, but your sense of self? The line between human and machine may begin to disappear. That thought should thrill you and chill you at the same time. Imagine never taking your phone out of your pocket again. By 2030, the rectangle you cradle might be obsolete. Instead, augmented reality glasses, contact lenses, or even retinal implants could layer information directly onto the world. You stroll down a street and digital signposts pop up in your field of view. Your friend's location, a restaurant's menu, a translation of a street sign. Holographic displays hover where people once placed stickers and flyers. Wearable AI assistants whisper suggestions, filter calls, and project your meetings into thin air. Your digital world ceases to be something you gaze at. It becomes part of the world you inhabit. That shift is beautiful, seamless, instant, and undeniably convenient. But ask yourself, will humans ever disconnect again? Will humans ever disconnect again? Robots used to be the stuff of factory floors and fantasy movies. By 2030, they may be a familiar sight in your kitchen, your hospital, and even your school. Advances in sensors, materials, and AI will let machines move, learn, and adapt in ways that feel startlingly natural. Imagine a humanoid that prepares dinner, remembers your medication schedule, and keeps an elderly neighbor company. Robots could fill labor gaps that societies are already feeling, caring for aging populations, handling hazardous jobs, and performing precise surgeries. But mass automation comes with a price. Entire industries could be reshaped or erased. Jobs that seemed secure, delivery drivers, cashiers, administrative staff, could vanish or transform in a decade. The resulting economic ripple could be massive: income shifts, retraining challenges, and social strain as communities adapt. Mass automation. Yet history shows new technologies create new jobs too, roles we can't yet imagine. The task for you and your society is to manage the transition fairly, so the gains of automation don't concentrate in the hands of a few. Medicine in 2030 could feel like a daily miracle. Gene editing tools like CRISPR will become more refined. Robotic surgeries will be more precise and less invasive. AI can serve as a tireless diagnostic partner. And deep inside your bloodstream, microscopic machines, nanobots, may roam, fixing tissue, targeting tumors, and delivering drugs with surgeon-like accuracy. Concepts that once belonged to science fiction, microscale surgeons and gene therapies that rewrite flaws, could both lengthen lifespans and improve quality of life. Diseases like cancer might be detected earlier and treated more effectively. Some futurists even talk about reversing aging processes, not next week, but as an unfolding scientific frontier. But with this power comes ethical complexity. Who controls access to life-extending therapies? Could inequality widen between those who can afford enhancements and those who cannot? Look up and imagine the hum of drones, the quiet glide of self-driving cars, and the choreography of entire traffic systems guided by AI. Smart cities are not just sleek buildings with solar panels. They're living, responsive ecosystems. Streetlights can dim to save energy. Sensors can detect flooded roads. Grid systems can reroute power during demand spikes. Public transit adapts to real-time conditions. Flying taxis already hover in testing zones. Autonomous highways could redefine ownership and commute culture. If cars communicate with the road and each other, traffic jams could become a relic of the past. That means less time spent idling, fewer accidents, and possibly cleaner air in many urban cores. But the more connected a city becomes, the more tempting it is for bad actors. Cyber attacks could disrupt transportation, energy, or emergency services with catastrophic consequences. Security will need to be built into every layer, not bolted on as an afterthought. Virtual reality is evolving from novelty to alternate way of living. By 2030, VR and its cousin, augmented reality, might craft experiences that are nearly indistinguishable from the physical world. Remote work could feel as present as face-to-face meetings. Schools could host students across continents in shared virtual classrooms. Artists could stage concerts inside impossible landscapes. If millions of people spend more of their lives in designed digital environments, your relationships, identities, and economies will shift. Some people may prefer virtual communities where they can present curated versions of themselves. Others could find healing or new expression in worlds unconstrained by physical limits. What if reality becomes less important than virtual life? There's a danger here: losing a shared sense of reality. If you and a friend inhabit different digital truths, conflicts over facts, empathy, and civic duties become harder to resolve. Your society will need norms, and likely regulations, to keep the virtual and physical in balance. Every revolutionary technology arrives with twin faces: promise and peril. The future could bring medical miracles that extend healthy life, cleaner energy systems that reduce environmental strain, smarter cities that function with elegant efficiency, and discoveries that expand your understanding of the universe. But the same currents that lift you can also pull you under. Mass unemployment could displace millions. Surveillance could become ubiquitous, as sensors and cameras lace the world. Privacy might erode, and you could become woven into systems so complex that no single person understands them. Dependence on AI might dull human judgment, and the technologies you build could grow beyond your ability to manage. Will humanity evolve wisely enough to survive its own inventions? The central question is not whether technology will advance, it will. The central question is whether humankind will evolve socially, ethically, and institutionally fast enough to keep pace. Right now, somewhere in the world, scientists are building technologies that could completely reshape civilization forever. And by 2030, humanity may enter a future unlike anything in history. A future where humans merge with AI, robots become normal, and reality itself becomes digital. But there's one terrifying possibility nobody can fully answer. What happens when technology no longer needs humans? Imagine systems so efficient, so self-sustaining, that many human roles are redundant. That outcome is not guaranteed. It is a scenario to think about, a catalyst for planning, for ethical debates, for policies that preserve dignity and meaning. The future is coming faster than anyone expected, and humanity may not be ready. Subscribe to Infinity Explained for more videos about AI, future technology, space mysteries, science documentaries, and the future of humanity. Comment below, which future technology excites you the most, and which one scares you?